pig production. We have been in this business for, since 2012.
Wow. Okay.
And so we've learned a lot along the way. In this house, one is the maternity wing. In here, we only keep pigs that have come to be serviced or pigs that are nursing. Like this one here, you see, it will soon farrow, and so it is here ready for farrowing. This area is called the creep area. That's where the piglets come to. We feed them the creep feed. We provide warmth, some heat. The first 4 weeks, which is very important. For example, here are the piglets in the crib, like I did mention. Also, to avoid them being crushed by the mother, they come inside. Okay. We make sure we keep these records. Very important. So this is sow number 38, that's the mother, and date of birth it was 01/12/24, meaning on 1st December 2024. The number of pigs farrowed were 10 piglets. That's giving birth. And we have administered some iron. The sire, the father, is Mufasa. So what we have here is that each pig is tagged and has a number, but they also have nicknames for easy memorization with the workers.
Yes.
And if I'm not around or anyone is not around, we can phone and say Mufasa, then we'll know, because we can't recall 08. Yeah, we also try to be very ambitious. We put the date of sale of these piglets, which is 01/06, that's in June 2025.
6 months.
Yes, we should be able to have that. Right now, on Sunday, tomorrow, there will be 3 weeks, those piglets. So we have to keep this record here for anyone to see, but we also have records in books and on computer. So, yes. So because it was raining, it's muddy, and, yeah. But they love it this way. Yeah, they love it. These are winners, meaning they have stopped suckling. They were stopped at week 6. So now we are just giving them winners feed and fatten them, and they will be growers and finishers and up to the market. Our major market is master pork. So if we are selling 40 and above, you know, the Zambia subsidiary, they just come to pick from here. Their prices are improving nowadays. Okay. Yeah, but we also have small scale meat processors who just come in and call in and say they need 5 or so. But for the master pork, we make sure it's minimum 40. And then that cuts down on our transport, because that's the way they support our pig farmers. Yeah. So this is one of the very active boars. You see, this was it was a production of artificial insemination here. We used to buy semen from Wangwa farms in Chisamba. We artificially inseminated a large white to produce this. So this is a cross of large white and the C22, Canberra 22, which Wangwa was. Unfortunately, Wangwa is gone down in liquidation. Yeah, but there are many others who sell semen. Okay. Come through to the office, please. So this is our office where we keep most of the record, and it's not yet cleaned up. Okay. But this is where we keep the record. Here we have basic information for workers in terms of their actions after farrowing, what should they do? So we say at birth 0.5 mils of antibiotic. This has really helped us to prevent diarrhea diseases. And then after farrowing, we follow these administration, 5 mils of oxytocin to help with the milk let down in the sows. Then some multivate for multivate deficiency, and then megapen depending on the alertness and activity of the animal. Here we have what we call the farrowing dashboard. Okay, we've reduced on the number of sows, and also during this time when feed becomes very expensive, we try not to have as many animals as possible, but we still keep the breeding stock. So what happens here is when an animal is about to farrow, so we have tag 21 and tag 20 is giving birth on 11th February. In March we have 10, 30 and 33. How do we know? We know that the gestation period, the pregnancy in a sow, is 114 days. In schools, O level, we used to memorize it was 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. Now, the kind of people we work with here are not really literate enough to memorize that. So to simplify that for them, we have this chart here. For example, what is the date today? Is
should be the 4th.
4th of January. Okay? So this is pig gestation table. So it's saying if bred on 4th of January, will farrow on 1st May. Okay, so when the female is taken to the male pen and the mating takes place, then the guys will go, for today, they will go on the 1st May on the calendar and put the tag number, which tells us that this is the day that it will farrow. It is important for us to know that, because then we prepare for the coming litter, which is the number of piglets born. We prepare for beddings for the mother before it gives birth, some grass and so on. Now, if you look at this table, it is actually, these are the tags, the tag names of all the pigs. So each one has a name tag, and then each one has a nickname. Now, the theme for the nickname is visitors like yourself, ourselves. You actually propose a name if you want to name any animal, and the theme is the place you've been, or the place you like, or the place you have lived in. Yes, so you can see people saying Howick, which is in KwaZulu-Natal. People saying Welvis, which is Welvis, Chibinde, in Samfia. It means that's where they come from. But of late, we've seen visitors who come, they also want to name these animals after themselves. So, again, it's funny, but it's also a simple way of identity. Because if I'm away and someone tells me Sow 27 has problems, I won't tell. But if they say the name, somehow I'll connect and say, oh, okay, I know that one. Yes. Even the manager, like we speak, is going to residential school. If there is a problem with these animals, then we'll phone and say, hey, we have problems with animal 30, and this is the name. He may remember history somehow. Yes, or we'll check on his computer.
Sure.
Thank you. So this house here is the growers and the finishers. That's where we bring growers and finishers. From winner, they'll be here as growers. Here we have hogs, about 12 of them. These are boy pigs, if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, so these will then be fattened here, drawn and be sold. Here we have gilts. The gilts, these ones about 28 weeks or so, but these are actually female young pigs ready for breeding, but also almost getting ready for the market. Sure. Okay. Okay, so these are also some growers that are now 17 weeks. You can see they are keeping together to warm themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have other, all these are, we just have winners and growers. Like I said, we've gotten rid of all the big ones to reduce on feeding during this time. From January to about March, feed becomes very high. We do formulate our own feed from maize meal 3, soya. We do grow our own soybean to compound and formulate the feed that we give to this. Sometimes we use concentrates, depending on the pocket. The concentrates are made by various commercial millers. Yeah. All these guys here are resting. They'll be fed at 14 hours.
Oh, okay.
So they know now is just the resting time.
Okay.
This is a sick bay. They haven't been well.
Oh.
So we separate them from others.
I see.
They are looking to be improving actually.
Oh, okay.
Sure. They are only medication.
Okay. So these are the bigger ones?
Yes, these are pregnant ones.
Oh.
So these are pregnant pigs in here. Closer a week to farrowing, they are taken to the maternity wing.
Oh.
But here they are just kept for taken care of, feeding and so on. But when they are close to farrowing, a week or so, they are taken to another wing. For security reasons, we have put these cameras here so that you are able to see who is here anytime 24/7. And they are solar driven. Yes.